Hey, what's up, guys? My name's John. Welcome to Daily Theology, Canada edition. Tucker Carlson recently did a report on Canada saying that internment camps for COVID-19 are headed to a country near you because obviously Canada is next to the US. Who knew? And so what this means is Canadians testing positive as they re-enter the country have to immediately be whisked away to an internment camp, which is essentially a hotel. And there are numerous reports coming from the article of misconduct, including lack of food and different things, as well as processing time, and other more serious allegations of the assault nature, which makes sense. You put people in a place where they have no connection to other people, and then you put people in charge there. There's a recipe for disaster. So what can we learn as Christians from this? Well, here's my first point. Lesser to the greater. If they're willing to lock you up for COVID-19, when is that going to stop? It's likely that will continue. Well, we don't like your position on this. You're a threat ideologically. You're oppressive with this view or that view. And so hence we need to remove you from society. Now, that I think is likely given the track record of humanity. And as believers, I think now is a great time for us to look to the example of Jesus, who was reviled but did not revile, but he blessed, he did not curse. And as well as Paul, when he was in prison and wrote the prison epistles, the book of Philippians comes to mind right now and would be of good note for us to take note of Paul's example, and that he used those situations to boldly proclaim the gospel. He didn't wait for an opportunity. And when Paul prays for a door to be opened, you have to remember he's in prison. One of the things I can't stand is when people say, I just hope this opportunity comes up. Paul was in prison sharing the gospel, and he ends one of his letters by saying, and all of those of Caesar's household greet you. So Paul was seeing people converted while confined for preaching the gospel. He was still preaching the gospel. So the remedy to the crazy train of the world is the gospel. And as believers, we should not be anxious. Do not be anxious, but with prayer and supplication, make your requests known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. Philippians. That's where I would go right now, and I would encourage you not to be anxious. Anxiety is a sin. As we look forward to Good Friday and the coming sacrificial atoning death of Jesus Christ, please make sure that you have turned from self and sin and put all of your trust in the perfect life of Jesus Christ and his sacrificial, wrath-bearing, substitutionary, atoning death and resurrection. Jesus Christ, the King of Kings, is risen. Thanks for watching. Remember to hammer that like button, like the 95 Theses, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. We would greatly appreciate it. Thank you, and God bless.